2nd, 2021, Fani Willis was on day 2 of her new job as Fulton County District Attorney when the now infamous phone call was made.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
That phone call from then-President Trump to Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger asking him to find just enough votes to turn the state from blue to red prompted the newly appointed DA to launch a historic investigation into possible election interference by a sitting president. A little more than a year later, on January 20th, 2022, Willis requested a special grand jury be created to help her with the investigation. She also reveals many witnesses refused to cooperate with her probes. In May, 26 people were seated on the panel, and over the next 6 months, they heard testimony from 75 witnesses, including Raffensperger himself, Trump's former chief of staff, Mark Meadows, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, and South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, many of them going to court to try and avoid testifying, but ultimately were ordered to appear. The panel finishing its work in January of this year and turning in a final report to Judge Robert McBurney. While most of the report remains sealed, a portion of it was made public in February, in which the panel admitted it believed some of the witnesses lied on the stand. And in an unusual move, the jury foreman conducted a high-profile media tour alluding to what the jury decided.
We definitely heard a lot about former President Trump, and we definitely discussed him a lot in the room. And I will say that when this list comes out, there are no major plot twists waiting for you, especially if they've been following the investigation. I can't see it being a shocker.
In the spring, District Attorney Willis started preparing for a decision on criminal indictments by sending a letter to the county sheriff asking for extra security between July 11th and September 1st. Then in May, said in a letter that most of her staff would be working remotely during the first 3 weeks of August. And in July, 2 new grand juries were impaneled, one of which heard the evidence in the case and would make recommendations about who should be indicted.